not getting enough of that at the
Yeah,
moment.
we're not.
I miss the days of, even composure versus dust to dust, dog. Like, nobody is willing to say what they feel about other rappers or rappers in the game to their face, or even put it in the music. And it's sort of slowing things down a bit for me.
Hey yo, what's happening? It's another episode of the Masterclass podcast, the best SA hip-hop podcast in the game. Who am I with right now?
OG triple, you know what it is, you know what time it is. One time, Masterclass podcast. Last week's show was dope. Thank you very much for everyone who subscribed and you liked on the page. Today's episode is going to be even more crazy, right?
Yeah,
I want to get some shit off my chest real quick, dog.
What's that?
Why are rappers not dissing each other anymore right now in the game? What the fuck's going on?
They trying to be buddy because the circle is small. Well, and every other week these rappers share a stage. So if you say something on a record, you need to say it in my face. Because we're gonna be sooner or later we're gonna be on the same lineup. You know what I'm saying? So it's usually the unknown niggas or underground niggas dissing famous niggas. Which
never works.
Yeah, chances of their paths coming across are very little.
You know why I bring this up, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like Pretty Ugly's been dropping gems lately.
Yeah.
You know, on his social media pages. Shout out to Pretty one time. His social media pages, his Instagram is lit. He's been dropping us little loosey-gooseys and the album as well, right? And there's the whole debate about him dissing Aries and Aries not wanting to respond.
Because he's not direct, like subliminals. You have to figure it out. Who is he talking to?
Yeah.
You know, so no one is direct. No one is like, fuck Biggie, fuck Bad Boy. It's always like...
No one's actually saying names.
Yeah, they're subbing. They're all subbing.
Remember, I think it was Control, Kendrick verse. Kendrick did Control.
Yeah.
Remix, and he dissed almost everyone, called out people by their names.
Yeah.
I feel like right now we need one of the guys to come.
Even now, the most recent Kendrick verse, he's like, fuck your top 5.
Exactly. But now who's it doesn't matter. You don't know who he's talking to really, you know?
Yeah, but
it's your top 5.
But who are 5 rappers that are on top of the game? Whoever it is, it includes Kanye and Drake.
Would you not say that's a subliminal diss, though?
It is subliminal, but it's quite obvious who is directing it to.
Word. I think we're not getting enough of that at the moment.
Yeah, we're not.
I miss the days of, even composure versus dust to dust, dog. Like, nobody is willing to say what they feel about other rappers or rappers in the game to their face, or even put it in the music. And it's sort of slowing things down a bit for me, I feel.
It's because there's a lot of camps, and these camps involve DJs, radio DJs and club DJs and promoters. Clicks. Yeah. And these people, we have DJs who suck a lot of dick. If you diss AKA, and this DJ is gonna shut you out.
Like a fanatic wouldn't fuck with you no more if you do that.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of DJs in the game, even radio DJs who release songs. They don't wanna be on the bad side of Questa or on the bad side of AKA or on the bad side of Casper.
Okay.
So if you start like tampering with that, they're gonna show you whose side they're on.
I think the biggest issue is that it's such a small game.
It is very small.
Everyone wants to work with everyone. People are friends with each other, so no one's willing to. If I think you're whack, even if I know you're whack, but because I might want to work with you because you got the hype, I can't say nothing on a song. I can't diss you like that. So I'm very happy that Pretty Ugly is, even though he's giving us subliminals, but I like that because it's a different kind of art now. It's a different kind of dissing people. You're not going just at one person. You're going at your top 5, just like Kendro did,
Yeah, the difference is Kendrick can afford to diss everyone and go on a Kendrick tour. Yeah. Can Pretty Ugly go on a Pretty Ugly tour?
Nah, not at the moment. Nah.
Yes.
I love
so you see the difference. You you see why niggas is sucking up. You see why niggas is sucking dicks. Because they want to be on the same lineup as AKA, same lineup as Questa, same lineup as Casper.
Yeah.
You know, they can't afford to diss these niggas because they can't afford to have their own tours.
Do you think this rap or, you know, rap records that we're going at back and forth one-on-one, do you think that's important for hip-hop culture, especially for our small hip-hop culture that we have?
It is important. Like, these records have always been important.
They work, right?
But don't do it for clout. Do it for a reason. This nigga said this shit about me.
No pun intended.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, do a diss record because this nigga said this shit about me and I have to respond. Whether it was a tweet or something, or this nigga fucked my girl, I'm gonna address this nigga on the record.
On the track, bro. We don't get none of that. Like we
don't get that shit anymore. Yeah.
Here's why it's also disturbing is that the SA hip-hop industry, DJs and artists, they all chill together. You know, they know each other.
Yes.
They hate each other within that little scheme that they have, right? So why can't they pick something from that little situation that they have and write some shit where I'm going at you like, I don't like your music, I don't like you, I'm gonna diss you on this track. We need more of that just to give the game a bit of a young tart. Even if, let's say, because they're all friends, can they not come together and market this thing, you know? Market it in terms of you're a dope rapper, I'm a dope rapper.
Are you saying they should fake it? Are you saying they should fake it?
Why not? For it's entertainment.
No, let it be real. Let it be real.
You want niggas pulling guns on cats, dog?
Let it be real.
Nah.
All I'm saying is let it be real. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take a fake beef right now, man. I'm tired of this beefless game. There's nothing interesting happening in terms of
they can't afford it. They can't afford it. Because listen. How are you gonna diss Questa when he has Umshubelo and you're trying to be on the lineup? How are you gonna diss Ricky Rick because he has Cotton Fest and you're trying to be on the lineup? They can't afford to.
That's not cool.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it's always unknown niggas dissing mainstream niggas. Nobody is taking Big Xhosa serious because he's dissing people
who are established.
He's dissing people he doesn't know and they don't know him.
True.
You know, they don't know each other. It's the beef is out of nowhere.
It's
so no one is gonna it's out of context. Nobody's gonna entertain that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But niggas on the same level are not trying to diss each other.
I think it's Snoop or Jay-Z or 50, one of these cats, one of the OGs. They spoke about, man, it was 50, said, if you're beefing with me, dog, you're on your own, man, nigga. Because he's not looking at you. If you're a young guy trying to Big Xhosa the game, or Tepom Zebs, shout out to Tepom Zebs, he came out with a crazy-ass diss song, but no one took him seriously because he's like an unknown guy.
It's like, it's always going to be, who the fuck is this?
All right, let's talk about, before we move into the class, let's talk about what happened between J Marley and Big Hash. They tried to do the diss thing, and then as soon as it got personal, it was like, all right, dog, let's stop. Because it was a marketing thing, I think, in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it became like, yo, you fucked my bitch. I did this. My friend knows this about you. And then homies were like, actually, it's getting too deep. Let's stop. I don't understand that.
You see how it's not gonna work if it's a fake beef. Because eventually someone is gonna cross the line. You know. When Nas and Jay-Z were beefing, Jay-Z mentioned something about Nas's dead mother. You know what I'm saying?
Is that too far? Is that too far?
It's anything goes. If it's a real beef, I'm saying if it's not a fake beef, anything goes.
Yeah.
You know. But now if we planned it and then you mention something I don't like, I'm like, no, now you're crossing the line. There's no line in real beefs.
I hear that. And we've seen it with the AKA Casper thing. There's no line there anymore.
And I was watching some documentary and somebody said there's a difference between beef and MC battle.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
Way big difference.
That shit between Nas and Jay-Z was MC battle, trying to prove who's better. But the shit between Nas and Tupac that was beef. Because niggas couldn't be in the same room, niggas couldn't be on the same stage. That's beef.
Yeah.
Beef involves killing. Beef comes from cows being slaughtered. That's beef.
Cows being slaughtered.
Yes, that's where the word beef comes
you
from.
You went literal with that.
Yeah, no, but that's where it originates from.
Word.
Yeah. People getting shot, people getting killed.
Yeah.
But with Nas and Jay-Z, you could have both of them.
Rap beef.
Yeah, it was a rap battle. It was a rivalry. You could have both niggas on Hot 97 dropping their verses. You know, you could have both niggas headlining the Hot 97. What's that concert called?
Summer Jam.
Summer Jam. Both of them there.
Word.
You know, because you know they're not gonna fight. It's an MC battle.
Yeah.
It's who's doper. It's about who's doper than who. But beef.
Real beef.
Niggas die.
Which rappers can you think of off the dome that you know really died of some rap beef situation? Like
Pac and Biggie.
Rap beef?
Pac and Biggie. It was East Coast versus West Coast.
But do you think that caused the death of both of them? I don't know if it was that beef, you know. They could have just been shot.
It was
because it's Pac and it's Biggie.
Do you know that? Do you know that when Pac died, 26 people died, gang members.
Of some.
The after effect of that, yeah.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
Yeah. It makes sense. That's some real beef.
Yes, that's some real beef.
Cows are being slaughtered.
That's beef.
I don't know, man. I don't like that kind of beef because I don't condone murder and killing.
Listen to Biggie. What's beef?
Come on.
Beef is when I see you, it's guaranteed to be an I see you.
And he talks about when you fuck my bitch. That's beef. That's real beef.
That's beef. You know what I'm saying?
It's not just beef is outside of the music.
Niggas sub each other and diss each other and think that's beef. That's not beef. Your niggas still gonna share the same stage.
Well, hopefully.
Not hopefully. Niggas have been sharing the same stage.
Cass, aka, because that's real beef. I think that's what we can classify as South African beef, South African hip hop beef. We've never had anything.
It's just a rivalry, man.
I don't.
They
think
both
so anymore,
performed it back to the city. Nobody slapped each other in the face.
But they have Gonzo pulled out at SABC at some point in the foyer. That's alleged. You know, so that's some real stuff. Homie saw his mom on Twitter. You know, this homie took the boy's show, his intellectual property. That hurts more than anything. That's some beef, if you ask me, Doug. That's some real.
Man, it's just a game. It's like if Casper and AKA have been playing this game, man. You've seen people crossing the floor. Rick used to fuck with Cass. Now he fucks with AKA.
Yeah.
Nadia before leaving the label, he was on the Bryce show with AKA.
Word.
Costa Teach used to be Casper's dancer. Now he fucks with AKA.
Beef there as well, yeah.
And Nati used to fuck with Casper, and then he crossed the floor to AKA.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's some high school competition type shit, man. These niggas ain't beefing. These niggas ain't gonna.
You want blood.
Yeah, these niggas ain't gonna punch each other in the face when they meet.
When you see each other.
Yeah,
it's
that. Just like trying to prove who's bigger than who.
I hear that. So to conclude it, beef would be dope. I'd love some. If you're a dope rapper out there and you feel like dissing a couple of cats, fucking do it, man. I'm gonna buy it. I'll buy it. I'm gonna buy that.
Be on the same level. Be on the same level with the cat you're dissing.
Yeah, I guess so. Or you can just be dope and then just fuck it up and have a dope song, you know what I mean?
Yeah, even if you're dope, cats are gonna be like, this nigga is chasing clout.
But if you're really, really nice with it,
yeah,
and everyone can hear, like the whole country can hear that you're dope and you're dissing the whole game. Like I said, Control, Kendrick. If you name drop and you actually have good cadence, good metaphors, and I think you can blow up off a diss song in this country.
But
right now,
but Kendrick, when he dropped the Control verse, he was already big. No, the Good Kid, Mad City was out.
Yeah.
But like Mzeps dropped a good diss, but nobody fucked with it.
Everyone fucked with that diss song.
Nah, not everyone.
Who? The commercial space?
I'm saying everyone. It was not as big as Big Tosses, but it was doper.
Yes, as a diss track.
As a diss track.
here's one last thing, right? A diss track must be accurate in terms of giving us facts about that person's life, right?
Yeah.
So that would make Dust to Dust better than Composure in terms of being a diss track. I'm ending it with that. That's my statement. I love Composure. I think Composure is an amazing song. Probably top 3 diss songs of all time for me. But Dust to Dust, I think he went and dug up everything about AKA and he gave it to us in a diss track. He literally dissed him.
But it doesn't always work like that. Look at, I'm going to go back to Nas and Jay-Z. Nas dropped, Jay-Z dropped The Takeover.
Yeah, which was heavy.
Yeah, he dropped Facts.
Yep.
Like Nas, you have like
you
have like one hot album in 10 years.
Yeah.
I sampled your verse, I made it a hot song. He was dropping Facts. And Nas dropped Ether.
Which is also
Rockefeller, you Cockafella, you got your name from a gay nigga with your dick sucking lips. He was what do we call Ugwara. But no, Ether, Nas was guaring Jay-Z. It was not Facts.
Didn't pull out the,
you know what I'm saying? But everyone was like, yo, he Etherim with
I get
what?
where you're going with it.
You know what I'm saying? Nas dissed, Jay-Z dissed Nas with 8 bars. And those 8 bars were facts.
Which is what Cass did to AKA.
Yeah, and then Nas had 64 bars of made up shit.
Not made up shit, Kwaran. He was dissing.
Yeah, he was,
of facts.
Yeah, he was.
Facts. It's just that Jay-Z was stating.
No, he was like Jay-Z, Cockafella, Rackets. He was making shit up, but those are not facts. Those are not facts. But it sounded nice because it was creative and lyrical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Yeah, but it was not facts. Ether was not facts.
All right, that's your take, right? Composure, Dust to Dust, which one takes it in this tracks?
Dust to Dust.
Thank you very much.
People will say Composure because it's a club song, it's a radio
But it's
hit.
also a beautiful song.
But yeah, it's a beautiful song. Composure is a beautiful commercial song, but not an ultimate battle song.
Yeah, I think as a song, way better than Dust to Dust.
Way
but
better
is.
Track, no.
Hey, Dust to Dust is too
people
fire.
need to know the difference.
Word up, that's what it is. Let's get into class, bro.
Yeah.
Ha, this one is crazy. Yo, how you feel about people calling you a nigga?
How do I feel?
Especially from South Africa.
How do I feel about people calling me a nigger? A nigger is a nigger to a nigger. If you ain't a nigger, you don't have a right to call a nigger a nigger. Nigger.
Sheesh. That's the 16.
You know what I'm saying? So if we niggers, let's call each other niggas.
That now, like, you know, we throw it around loosely. Even now, you're throwing it around loosely.
Yes, because we don't have to go and dig deep to the Spanish origin, negras, negro, nigger, and nigga. Yeah. So we need to be where we at. How are we using niggas? You know, if I say you're my nigger, you know exactly what I mean. If my girl says Rashid is my nigger, we know exactly what she means. There's like different shades of niggas.
Different shades.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I hear you. But now.
So when I say you're my nigger, it's not the same as your girl saying OG is my nigga.
Yeah. It has different context, different meaning. But I want to take it back, you know. The reason why this is a conversation is because from the jump, nigger has been a derogatory term towards black people specifically. Towards us as black people. Mainly black Americans, because we have our own nigger version of nigger. It
means a black object, not even a human. It means a black object.
A nigger.
Yeah. Negras.
Even
Negro. Nigger.
Even crazier.
Yeah.
Right? So now we've moved into a time where we've, like you said, returned it into a positive thing. A nigger is a nigger to a nigger.
Yeah.
You know? Does it take away from how people felt about the word nigger back in the day to make it cool for us to just say it because we decided that, no, it's actually okay? Because there were people
it's not the same. Yeah, I know. It's not the same. It's not the same as before because we made it cool, and only we who made it cool can use it how we want to use it.
How we want to use it.
Yes.
All right, so let's move on then. When people we don't want to use it,
then it's a different story. If you're not a nigger, you don't have a right to use a word nigger. Especially to a nigger.
And a nigger has like the ability to decide that.
Yeah.
It's not even up to the person saying it.
Yeah. That's why it's cool for girls to call each other bitch. Yeah, bitch, no. But it's not cool for niggas to call bitches bitches.
I hear that.
Yeah.
And only girls can decide that.
Yeah, only girls can
or women, ladies,
yeah,
whatever you
girls,
identify
women,
as these days.
You can call yourselves bitches to each other. I'm a boss bitch, ass. It's fine. But don't allow a nigger to call you a bitch. You know? Niggas, you can call each other niggas. Yeah, my nigga, what's up, my nigga? But never allow a white man to call you a nigger.
Who made these rules, bruh?
It's unwritten rules. It's unwritten rules. There's a lot of the G code, the guy's code. Never snitch, never tell on niggas. That's unwritten. It's unwritten. There's a lot of years.
You should know.
Yes, you should know.
This is not
naturally, yeah.
That I do.
Yeah.
All right. So the reason I think it's an important conversation because in hip hop has turned the word nigga cool, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Tupac even said NIGGA, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished.
Sure.
It's even cooler. You know, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. That's what we are about.
I feel you.
Yeah.
And now let's get more direct with this conversation. When a white rapper, and I have to say this as a purist, you know what I mean? My real heads, you'll forgive me. I love Justin Bieber. I think he's amazing. I think he's a crazy ass artist. But he harmonized the word nigger. And the whole hip hop fraternity was pissed off. And then to get us back, he put like all the best black artists on his album. He started working with the Baby, Lil Baby, you know, everyone that's relevant to gain our faith back. How do we feel now when an artist uses the word nigger in their music?
It's not acceptable for a white artist. It's not acceptable. Justin Bieber acknowledged his mistake and learned his lesson, and he was like, this is what I'm going to do from now on.
But he shouldn't have even got there, though. You know what I mean? He shouldn't have even known
to
use the word nigger like that.
I think he was not schooled. He was signed by Usher. Probably Usher used to call him, hey, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? And he thought everyone else would accept it.
Yeah, facts.
You know,
facts.
Eminem said, I would never disrespect the culture that put bread on my table.
Which would be the black culture?
Yes, the hip-hop culture, yeah.
Okay. And he hasn't, I won't lie.
He hasn't.
Stay true to that. Because like you're saying, he's not cultural appropriating.
He's not. He's not. And he knows as much as he's 100% hip-hop, there's still boundaries because of his skin color.
Has he not said nigger though? I'm sure he said nigger in a
once.
song.
He said it once. He had to apologize. He was reprimanded. No, they forget. If you have like niggers only on your crew, you have Proof and D12 and all of them niggas, and they're like, yo, what's up, my nigga? Yo, nigga, where you at? You forget. You
know what I'm saying?
You automatically think everyone is like that. Yeah, everyone thinks like D12.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone with a white person in their circle of friends, they cool with them having black jokes.
Word.
But it's not cool with the entire black population. You know,
it's not.
My white friend. Yeah, my white friend. My white friend can joke, can make black jokes when he's with me. Yo, his 4-room houses look like Matchbox. You know what I mean? It's funny, ha ha ha. But say that shit to black people.
Or say it to the wrong nigga.
Say to the wrong nigga. you know what I'm saying?
It becomes a different situation.
Yeah, it becomes a different situation.
Let me make this conversation a bit deep for you, right?
Yeah.
So we spoke about nigga.
Yeah.
And we said that we've established that we as black people, especially Americans, have also influenced us into using the word nigger in a positive way.
Hip-hop is universal.
All over the world.
Yeah, all over the world.
They use the word nigger if you're black.
Yeah.
If you have black pigment, then you can use the word. It's fine, right?
Yes.
Let's bring it home. South Africa. Maybe we haven't gone through the process of healing after apartheid as long as America has after slavery, but would we ever be able to accept the word kafir being used even as a good term for my nigger? But I'll be like, yo, what up, my kafir? You good?
No, we'll never be able to use that until it's neutralized. We haven't neutralized it. It still has the same apartheid meaning. We don't have a new meaning.
But that's what I'm saying. Can we not create one?
If we can.
Like, let's say if there was a rapper that came out, had a song called Kafir. Asa has a song called Kafir. Don't call me Kafir.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't have that. If a rapper came out and was like, yo, I'm going to make this cool and starts using that word, we're still not going to be able to accept it. When are we going to get to the point?
It depends. You see, listen, with nigger was given a new meaning and it had a new spelling, N-I-G-G-A, not nigger with an R.
Word, yeah.
You know,
that's when you're being wrong now. When you use the ER?
Yeah. So, we haven't started step one with the word kafir. You know, it's kafir. It's Arabic, meaning someone who doesn't know God.
Non-believer.
Yeah, someone who doesn't know God, a non-believer, is a kafir in Arabic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we need to start from the origin and say, fuck, black people have always known God, so this is not us. This is not offensive to us. You know what I'm saying? So,
which it isn't, because black people have always known God.
Black people have always known God.
But it got to us.
No, it's because when European settlers came here and we didn't know shit about Jesus, they thought we were pagans. When the Arabs from the Middle East came here and we didn't know shit about Allah and Muhammad, they thought we were kafirs.
And that's why they gave us
that's why they gave us...
So we didn't get it from the Boers. We got it from the...
No, from the Arabs. Yeah.
Okay.
Kafir is an Arabic word, meaning someone who doesn't know God or a non-believer.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So we haven't dealt with, as Africans, we haven't dealt with that word thoroughly and neutralize it.
Do you think
so we're not in a position to say, yo, my kafir or my kafir. We're not in that position yet. But with the word nigger, Americans neutralized it for the whole world, for all the black people all over the world to use it.
To appreciate
now we can say, yo, what up, my nigger? You know,
I won't lie to you, and I get your point that we haven't got there yet. Even our post-apartheid is very, very young still, right?
Yes.
I don't think we're ever going to get to a place where I personally am going to be okay with any rapper or anybody using that word.
I don't think we're going to get there, because now we're in a digital age. The world is a global village. The slang is going to become universal, the same. Niggas in the UK are niggas in the US, are niggas in France, are niggas in Africa. So, yeah, it will be hard for South Africans to market the word kafir all over the world.
Because it doesn't apply, it just applies mainly.
Yeah, just applied. It's a local version of nigger. And we have nigger as a universal language for black people.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man. So, hey, a nigger is a nigger.
To a nigger, if you ain't a nigger, you don't have a right to call a nigger a nigger. Nigger. You know what I'm saying? And all you rappers there, you always send me songs with the word nigger to play on radio. I can't. You can only send it to OG, because only YFM can play.
That's facts.
Songs with the word nigger. All other radio stations, if you play, if you send a song with the word nigger, we're not gonna play it. Sorry. So
which is
censor. The same way you censor bitch and fuck, you censor nigger on your song, or else it's not gonna get airplay.
There by Rashid, but by me.
No, not by Rashid. Nationally, except for YFM.
Aye, stop this national shit, nigga.
YFM is 1% of South Africa's radio.
My nigga, we on the YFM app. You can catch us all over the fucking world right now.
I love YFM. I always wanted.
If you're in Sweden and you have your song and it has nigga, don't cut that shit. I'll send it to moi.
Yeah.
And I'll sort it out.
I love YFM. I always wanted to work on YFM. I used to bother Tamaria there with my demos.
Shout out Tamaria.
Yeah, man. I always wanted to work on YFM.
The reason why I feel stations like Y, I think it's the only station really in the world maybe.
Yeah.
That still plays the word nigga. Is we're still keeping that feel of the authenticity, you know? We can cut out this and that, but some of the things I think, like you said, we've also allowed the word nigga to be cool.
Yeah.
We use it even
I think all other radio stations must loosen up, man.
I get you. They should, because
everyone I've worked with on a national radio station, we call each other nigga. Yo, what's up, nigga? But we can't play that shit.
Not even at
it's not. There's never been one single complaint on BCCSA saying, yo, we heard the word nigga on a song. Yo, nah, man. Like radio stations.
But you don't know that for fact, though. You don't know that.
Radio
Maybe
stations.
It's to you.
Yeah.
We've had a complaint like that, actually.
Yeah. We've had a complaint
for the word nigga, but it's not going to change much because there's nothing wrong with the word nigga according to society. According to us, we've made it.
No, there's not. It's neutralized. It's not
man.
like program managers must get on with the program.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Using nigga is not like saying soonery, dog. You're not.
Yeah, it's not like soonery.
You're not getting fired.
Yo, bro, do you know how many complaints I've received, me personally, from BCCSA?
Yeah.
It's crazy,
same,
bro.
Same.
Yo, it's
but
crazy.
Also, like I was saying to you, we're in a space where when on our shows we're talking hip hop.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to not talk hip hop and not offend someone.
To censor it and dumb it down.
Like,
yeah.
We can, you know, I can say my nigga on air. You can't say my nigga on air. When you're talking to a skido, you come like, yo, my nigga, how's your day? But I can say that to DJ Zandy. You know what I mean? We can have those kind of chats.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're right. People do need to loosen up to it.
Yeah.
But let's not forget what the word nigga did to Americans, slaves, African slaves that were taken that.
But we've already stripped that power off. It doesn't have that power anymore.
I don't know.
When I say my nigga,
no, I'm not offended at all. You're right. It
has no power. It has no power.
Fuck with me. You're my nigga.
You're my nigga. We're niggas, man. We're peoples.
Word.
You know, we've stripped that.
Let's move it.
It's not offensive anymore, man.
Come on. Like you heard, man, if you're sending your music, take the word nigga out and bitch and fuck and all the other crazy ass shit that you guys like to have in your lyrics. Drop a gospel album like Kanye and do something nice. I heard he had to take off the Andre 3000 verse because it wasn't clean enough for his Donda gospel album.
Would you say because he's not affiliated to any church, would you say he's cultural appropriating?
Ooh, yes, 100%. Fucking Kanye West. I don't know him personally, but I don't think the church.
So he's using Christianity for personal and financial gain.
Yes.
That's cultural appropriation.
That's
the topic we were talking about on the previous episode.
Round it up on episode 11. All right, let's move on, man. Free period time. Like we said, we don't mind. Y'all are niggas. So as a nigga, send your music. Hit us up on the YouTube. Send your link, right? And then we'll get to your music. We'll try to put it on. Like we had Gobi last week. Time for the free period.
Free period. Who do we have? Up in this?
Okay.
Motherfucker.
So 2 weeks back, Hip Hop Sundays, as usual, happens every Sunday. Afro Brew, you know what it is. Shout out Rashid K.
Bless up.
The king of the plug.
Yeah.
We had the whole of the Val pull up, right?
Yeah. 016.
Probably some of the best vibes of.
I remember watching Freestyle Friday, and the big homie Stogie T.
Don't do that.
Didn't know what 016 is. That was hilarious. And he was laughing there with Busi, so like it's funny.
Don't do that.
016, what's that?
I'm gonna rock my Stogie T sweater next episode.
Yeah, but he needs to be connected to the culture. It needs to be grounded.
No, I hear you.
Yeah,
that's nothing to do with what I was about to say.
Okay,
right?
cool.
So
say your shit.
The Val pulled up, Afro Brew, Hip Hop Sundays, packed up the joints. Young lady comes on to perform, goes by the name of Black Psalmist. Like Psalm.
Yeah.
Like, but the Bible verse.
I know the lady, man. Don't even talk to the viewers.
Hey, I'm going to tell you about my experience. Right?
Yeah.
So, crazy, right? I'm not expecting much, you know. Young lady, looking very pretty. I'm thinking, this one's probably like a hardcore hippie rapper.
Yeah.
Gets on stage, her music is fucked. We can't play the music. USB is fucking out, blah, blah, blah. And then she just starts spitting bars, man. The whole club turned and just watched.
Yeah.
Watched her do her thing. No music, nothing. She just back and forth talking to us. But freestyling, dog.
Yeah.
She was
let me tell you some shit, man. Black Psalmist is doper than a motherfucker.
My nigga.
I had Black Psalmist like 4 or 5 years ago on the SA Hip Hop Awards Cypher.
Okay.
Check that shit on YouTube. It's there.
Word.
Just Google Saha Cypher, Black Psalmist.
How are you getting yourself clicks now?
You know what I'm saying?
I do that.
She's been ill. And I brought her to Metro FM, Rap Activity Jam, to spit bars live on air. So I've been knowing her. I've been knowing she's dope.
Oh, man.
You know, I've been giving her platforms where I could.
I think for me right now, that was like the best FMC, maybe even MC I've heard in a minute, right? So we sort that problem out. Man.
Yeah, she's better than a lot of niggas.
Facts. We get the music playing right now.
Yeah.
And then I hear some of the music, I'm thinking, wow, this lady, she's quite nice. You know, I can hear some of the verses are not finished. I can hear maybe this sounds like a feature guy.
Yeah.
Take her contact details, hit her up during the week. I'm like, yo, like this shit. I want to play some of it. What can we do? Tells me that actually she's like still trying to get a studio, I'm thinking, how can you be this dope and no resources to actually make your shit together?
You know what I'm saying?
She's featuring on other niggas' songs.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of music that she sent me. I'll open it up later. But we'll play some of her stuff as well. And it's just features where she's bossing it up, but she was telling me that she's finding it hard to make music for herself because she doesn't have studio time.
Let's get her a producer and studio time.
Is that all she needs though?
That's all she needs.
What about the marketing? What about the sales?
We'll take it from there. What? We have platforms. We have the podcast. We have the Masterclass Hip Hop Sundays. We have radio shows. We have all these platforms. All we need from her is the music, and then we'll put her on.
Do you think we could actually make an artist blow up off the Masterclass podcast?
We can. We can.
Like now, like
we can.
I feel like she
how
should be our first
how many artists have you discovered from Hip Hop Sundays and they ended up on your radio show?
No, quite a few.
I know few of them, and I put on a few artists on radio as well because of the podcast and the Hip Hop Sundays. So she shouldn't be any different, right? Yeah, she shouldn't be. I think we need to give her a kickstart and then take it from there.
Look, there's some videos that I do have. Can we play some of her stuff just to hear what she sounds like?
Yeah.
Please do that.
Yeah, Sotra Cyphers, speaker, the Black Psalmist. Hey, hip hop is alive. Yo. Cash is an item that's so reaper with the bars that I spit. Money's not my only motivation, there's no part where I quit. I'm Black Psalmist, so wear my heart on my sleeve. So with every bar that I speak, I'm destroying rappers asleep. Me, I'm speaking projecting voices that water the mics. And whether it drowns or not depends upon the pourer that strikes. Stumblers around the dark, my spit is at slaughter the mics. With facts of the truth, been hidden from the border of life. We'll never stop to ignite the fire of conscious lyricists, cause power and number results to gauntlet. Periods, this era or the unchained MC. Serious to anyone who does.
Like the Bible, Psalm, you know, Psalm, the book of Psalms.
The book of Psalms. Pasalime. Kasisut.
Who you got, my nigga? Shout out to Pasalim. What's it?
Pasalime.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Got you.
Okay. Up next, we have on the free period.
I'm so happy about this one.
We have Gobi Beast.
Hey.
Going back to the producers.
Please pull up a big ass picture.
Gobi Beast.
Wow.
Gobi Beast.
Y'all don't know this nigga. I'll tell you that much. You don't know this guy like that.
You know how I discovered Gobi Beast? At Back to the City, we have a thing called 10K Challenge.
I know the 10K Challenge.
10 rappers and producers. The winner takes 10,000 rand home.
Facts.
So he was one of the contestants there.
Okay.
You know?
So
So
a young gun.
He's from Rustenburg.
Scrawny boy.
You know what I'm saying? He was with what's that Questa label?
Rap life.
Rap Life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was the in-house producer there, producing for Questa, TLT, Kid X,
Almost
and them.
everyone there. Bro.
Yeah, everyone there. He was an in-house producer, and then that label fell apart. He's now an in-house producer for Inkabi Records, Big Zulu's label.
Nice.
So he produced like, I think about 10 or 11 songs on
Yeah.
Big Zulu's new album.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he
On this. Oh, yeah,
on
we
this
were talking about last
corner,
episode.
yeah.
90% you said.
Yeah, 90% of even the last single, what Intlupego was produced by Gobi
Gobi.
Beast. Yeah, so I think he produced like 90% of
That's
the
dope,
album. He's from Rustenburg.
Rusty
He's
Tusty.
in Josie to hustle and is making things happen. And he's one of the producers, you know,
fucking look out for.
potential producer of the year.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, he's
Let me
been.
tell you my story with Gobi. I met
Yeah,
Gobi,
yeah.
I think we had an interview with Questa or TLT. One of the guys came through to the studio maybe like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And he was just the guy in the back at that time. Very quiet dude, humble. You can tell who's relaxed. He's behind the fucking computer all day, Fruity Loops in his life. And started getting music from him, sending me different stuff. And then he started working with Focalistic.
Yeah.
Just before lockdown, I think he started working with Focalistic. They did some heavy lockdown music together. Not even half, but some of the shit that you're hearing from Focalistic that he dropped on that album before he left, that album that he dropped, his first album.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff is Gobi stuff as well.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I hit up Gobi on Instagram after he dropped a song with, and please, if I'm wrong, hit me up on the comments. I think it was Miss Cosmo. And it was very piano-y type of song. And I know Gobi to be a, smooth, Maskandi type, hip-hop, And he did a piano song.
Yeah.
So I hit him up, I'm like, yo, this is nice, but why the fuck are you doing piano, G? I thought.
Yeah.
His reply was, my nigga, I do it all, bro. I don't just do piano. I do hip-hop, I do house, anything that you need, he can do.
Yeah, when he was a producer, he was Gobi Beats. And then at some point, all these producers, at some point they would try to be rappers. And then he tried to be an artist.
Oh, word.
And then he changed from Gobi Beats to Gobi Beast.
Word.
Yeah.
I get it. I like the homie, man. I think
Yeah.
he's so talented.
Even Marco was Marco Beats at some point.
It was Marco. Isn't it still Marco Beats?
He's
But
an
also,
artist now.
Gobi
He's an
and Marco-
artist.
Gobi and Marco are in WhatsApp group.
Yes, he's Marco 6. He as an artist. Because Marco Beats is a producer.
He's the producer.
Yeah.
I don't mind that though.
I also don't mind.
Nah, not at all.
If you can do it, do it.
Yeah.
Amu was a rapper producer.
I didn't even, you told me that last episode. I didn't know Amo produced his own stuff.
Yo, he produced his own stuff. He produced the whole of 100% of Mr. Selvin, 100% of what's his name, Wicked.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
There's so many
he also produced for
forgetting.
Double HP. Amo was a super producer in the early 2000s.
I wonder why he stopped, because at his old age now, with all his wisdom and experience, he should be out here working with niggas like Gobi. Or
He's a rich kid. He's a trust fund baby. Amo
that's
doesn't
no
need
excuse,
Amo
bro.
doesn't need this hip hop shit.
None of us really do.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
love this.
No, we
Does he not love hip-hop? He loves hip-hop.
me and you, we do it for the love.
Yeah, so
We
do
don't
we.
get a cent from this shit. We do it for
And it's
no,
not
ain't
about
nobody's
that.
paying
It's a
us a cent
masterclass.
from
It's a
this shit.
masterclass about
You know what I'm
schooling.
saying? We that's the difference between people who are doing this for the clout and people who are doing this for the love. Because as soon as there's no money anymore, people will jump ship to other genres. That's doing it for the money. We're doing this shit for the love. Right now, we've been doing this shit week in and week out for 0 cents.
Which, when we'll keep doing it for 0 cents.
We'll
you know what I
keep
mean?
doing it.
It's
Fuck them
it's a
niggas. Niggas
masterclass,
can
dog.
go anywhere and hustle for the bag. We don't give
You
a
know
fuck.
what it is? You know what it really is?
Yeah.
It's real producer mentality there, dog.
Yeah.
I think all producers that are really dope at what they do, they don't care about the limelight. They don't care about the money. They don't care. They just want to make sure that their product is dope and that the music is out there, and whoever's jumping on their shit fucks it up every time they're on there.
That's what's up.
Gobi is that kind of guy. I will give him a bit of slack for almost giving everybody a beat. I mean, like, yo, I understand you must get your bag, but
you have
to give everybody your beat.
That's a starting point. That's a starting point, man. You don't know who's gonna blow up. You know, Tweezy used to give his beats to everyone, and he blew up with AKA. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who's gonna blow up. Just if you are an up and coming producer, you don't have a reason to sell me a beat. No, you don't have a reason to sell me a beat for 2,000. What's your claim to fame? You know, so
claim to fame.
Yeah. Omen used to give free beats to Pro Kid. And he did like Fede Fokol, Wozuzo Babona. And them shits blew up, and he started charging other niggas.
But he didn't charge those beats.
He didn't charge Pro Kid. So as a up and coming producer, just take your beat. You don't know who's gonna blow up. The nigga that's gonna blow up is gonna put you on, and you're gonna be able to charge 20,000 rand for a beat. But you can't do that from the word go.
I think you can.
No, you can't.
If you're really dope,
trust me, you cannot.
Honestly, dog, Heavy K, ne?
No. Fuck Heavy K. We're talking hip hop.
No, I wanted to tell you.
No.
My reasoning.
No. Did you watch the evolution of hip hop? The guy who produced Ram Shaker for Rex and Effect was Pharrell. He was unknown. He gave that beat to
them, for free.
For free. Shake baby, 1, 2. And then after that it went multi-platinum, and he became one of the best go-to producers,
Gold producer.
And then like 20 years later, Jay-Z sampled that same build. Wave.
How many fucking
you know what I'm saying?
do we have,
that came from a free beat. You know what I'm saying? Jay Dilla gave Janet Jackson a free. He sold Janet Jackson that beat. Like na. Like don't be cocky as a new producer.
Okay.
You might be dope, but you need to start from the bottom.
I hear that. So give niggas free beats.
Give niggas free beats. One of those niggas is gonna blow up and is gonna put you on, and you're gonna be able to charge 20 grand or 25K.
Okay, I hear that.
Yeah.
That is true. You can do that.
Yes.
Or you can just have a dope beat and sell that for like 100K. Without having to go through the process.
Nah. But 90% of the time, when you mention,
give it away for free.
When you mention American producers, you're gonna say Dr. Dre, Pharrell, Timbaland, Just Blaze. You are mentioning names. You are not mentioning the beats. So
that's true.
You need to give free beats to build that brand, to reach there, to be a Pharrell, to be a Dr. Dre, to be a Timbaland, to be a Tweezy. You need to give out free beats.
I got you. Shout out to that, man. That's our producers. Free period done.
Yeah.
Yo, what you been listening to? What you been pumping lately?
I've been pumping Godfada Yekasi.
Godfada Yekasi.
You know,
I actually expected something different to what I got. You know, with the title Godfada Yekasi, I was thinking it's gonna be like full on Kasi rap the whole way.
Let me give you a background on Godfada Yekasi.
Word.
Previously, Godfada Yekasi was known as Ngane. You heard Zako always mentioning, hey, Ngane is Spetu Records. Ngane is the owner of Spetu Records, and he had Zakwe and Duncan on his label.
I know Ngane actually.
Yeah, Ngane is also featured on Zakwe and Duncan old albums, you know, and they had a fallout.
Okay.
You know, as Zakwe left and then Duncan left. And he decided, he was like, fuck this shit. Let me rap. He's a producer and a record label executive.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a rapper now.
He's always been a rapper as a feature, because he's always been there on Zakwe's albums and Duncan's albums.
Okay.
But he wasn't trying to put out his own project until both niggas left. You know? And then he just released an album called God Album.
Yeah.
And
I like it.
he doesn't go as Ngane, he goes as Godfada Yekasi. And he had Side N, a song called Side N.
Side N.
Yeah, that's Side Ngane. Because when you listen to Zakwe and Duncan collaboration, there's a side D for Duncan, and there's a side Z for Zakwe. And he was responding to that. Because they were talking about what happened.
That's the crazy thing, is that I could hear that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I couldn't tell as to who this was directed to.
Yeah, that's Ngane. So he was responding to side N, to side D and side Z.
Yeah. And those are also fire songs.
And then he has a song called Side N, which is side Ngane. It's Ngane's side of the story.
Yeah.
To say,
it's personal.
It's personal. To say, no, Spare 2 Records, this is what happened. Zakwe did this and that. Duncan did this and that. And that's where the fallout came from. You know?
Because even inside Z, inside D, they're not telling the full story, both the gents. And I think on side N, he sort of gave us an understanding that there's two people that he was used to mess with.
Yes.
And now they don't mess with each other no more. You know? Beautiful song, though. Like,
beautiful album, even. Beautiful album, even.
I feel like
Ngane is a nice storyteller, man.
Yeah, doesn't he write for people? Didn't he write some of Zakwe's and Duncan's stuff?
He did. Even like the other niggas from Big Nas, he's been involved with those niggas. Hence, one of the songs he features Danger.
I met him through Babes Wotu, my dog.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
So Ngane is an OG.
Yeah.
He might sound like a newcomer because this is his first album.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but the storytelling is beautiful. So I love that album.
So nice.
And it has the gospel element. And I understand it because the album is called God Album. You know, I understand the gospel element on.
I would rather listen to that than Jesus is King, or whatever that.
Of course.
Well, I don't know
too.
What is the name of that? Kanye? Jesus King, no?
Jesus is King.
This God album is, if you like that kind of stuff, you definitely like this album. I don't know though commercially. I don't like
commercially. I don't like the Jesus this, Jesus that bullshit, because I'm Muslim.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna say God album, you're accommodating
everybody,
me.
Okay.
Yeah, you're accommodating me. If you say Jesus is Lord, Jesus this, Jesus that,
you don't fuck with that at all.
You're talking to the Christians only. You know, you're neglecting the Muslims, you're neglecting the Shambis, the Jews, the Buddhists. You know what I'm saying? But God is one. If you say God album, you're talking to me too.
Word, and he actually encompassed that, man. I'm actually surprised that he decided to go solo, and from commercial space, the other two rappers were better. And he has the confidence to be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do this on my own now. Knowing very well that the people that he was working with, Zakwe and Duncan, are much bigger names than Godfada Yekasi.
He was the producer. He was the producer and an executive producer. He was behind those names.
So he always knew that he was better than these two guys.
Yeah.
I don't think that's not good business, dog.
He was giving direction. He was giving directions. You know, that's why all the producers get confidence from the artist. Twizu will be like, yo, I did this for AKA. I can do this shit for myself. Markwa will be like,
they all did that.
Markwa will be like, I did this shit for Questa.
I can do this shit for
myself. That's how all producers think. Producers don't become artists from the word
but
go.
The difference between Ngane and those guys, that Ngane was a rapper before he became.
Yeah, he was a rapper.
Exactly.
He's been rapping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for him, it's a bit different.
Yeah, he was featured on Zakwe's projects.
God album, really nice one. You need to go peeps that. Are you going to rate it? Not yet?
8 out of 10.
Damn. I'll give it a 7. 7 out of 10. I wanted to give it an 8.
Why? Why didn't you give it an 8?
I just don't think it's commercial enough. There's no club banger there for sure.
I think the Brown Dash song is radio friendly.
But it's not gonna get on the radio. I'll tell you that much for free 99.
I've heard it on radio already.
On really?
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess they're working it. But I don't think in a commercial space, I doubt it, bro. Maybe I think KZN, definitely. Ukozi, 100%. But it's not playing at Taboo. It's not playing.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'm thinking, Kasi rappers, if you care about Kasi rap, this is the album.
Facts. If you're really about the dust and the street life like that, you're gonna enjoy this one, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the God album, Godfada
Yekasi, the God album.
Alright.
And Rashid K and OG Sam K, we're out of this motherfucker.
We gotta get out. Don't forget, get that sneaker, man. Get
Footwear.
Get the sneaker.
Via Footwear.
Get the sneaker.
They got us.
15 on grade. Shout out for the water. We're all good, man. Let's get out of here, Rashid. We will see you on episode 12.
Peace in the Middle East doesn't exist.
Nothing.